Hire a virtual assistant now and chill.
Welcome back to another episode of Hire a Millennial Virtual Assistant. My name is John and I'm with Annette here today because we are discussing a topic that will be helpful to anybody who is planning or already working with a virtual assistant right now. Our title today is Understanding the Human Element in Remote Assistance. The human element is an important factor in every system of internal control, but let's see how can this be related, to virtual assistants. But before anything else, how are you, Annette? Hi.
Hi, never better, John. I had a great time with family and relatives last week. Oh, yeah, and I also showed them our podcast, by the way, and they were amazed. I hope they're tuning in as well. They're, really supportive.
Great. That's nice. Yeah, you mentioned you visited them. That's nice. More exposure for us. But let's get down to the topic right away and we'll talk about your vacation some other time. All right, over some coffee or chicken.
Huh?
Anyway, how would you define the human element when it comes to remote assistance? And that why is it important to, consider in this context?
Great question, John. The human element in remote assistance refers to the crucial role that human interaction, empathy, and communication play in the process. While technology enables remote assistance, it's the human connection that adds a personal touch and ensures effective support. Taking into account the people involved is important for a number of reasons. First of all, people who use remote assistance are often looking for help or direction, and they are likely having problems or being frustrated. By acknowledging and responding to the person's feelings, worries, and needs, the helper can build trust and make the experience more effective and caring. Uh, Second, the human element makes it easier to understand the situation and context by actively listening, reading nonverbal cues, and talking. The helper can learn more about the person than just how to solve the technical problem at hand. This big picture view helps them come up with custom solutions and help. Also, the human element helps people feel connected and secure in situations where a remote help is needed, and the person in need may feel alone or overwhelmed. Having a supportive and understanding person can make a huge difference in their confidence and experience as a whole. And of course, lastly, the human element helps build relationships that
Mm.
last. Helpers can build trust and loyalty with their clients or users by giving them great remote assistance experiences through genuine care and empathy. This can also lead to repeat business and, of course, positive word of mouth referrals.
Yeah, a positive word of mouth referrals. Annette, thank you so much for pointing out how important the human element is, in remote help. Human connection and understanding cannot be replaced by technology alone, right? That
Right.
much is very clear. Understanding the person's feelings, situations, and needs is one of the most important parts of giving effective and caring help. So, what are the main challenges in maintaining a strong human element during remote assistance?
I see. While a remote assistance offers many benefits, there are indeed challenges in maintaining a strong human element. Number one, we have the lack of physical presence. Not being physically present with the person seeking assistance can uh, make it challenging to establish a personal connection, right?
Mhm.
In face to face interactions, body language, facial expressions, and touch play, they play a significant role in building rapport and understanding. Overcoming this absence and physical presence require extra effort and effective communication techniques. Another is technological barriers. Technical issues such as poor internet connections, audio, video lags, or incompatible communication platforms. They can disrupt the flow of remote assistance. These barriers not only hamper effective communication, but also hinder the establishment of a strong human connection. It's essential for helpers and recipients to be tech savvy and have of course, contingency plans in place to minimize these disruptions, since this can be unavoidable.
Yeah.
So let's also add building trust and confidence too. Establishing trust and confidence in a remote setting can be more challenging compared to in-person interactions. The person seeking assistance may have concerns about the helper's expertise, reliability, or data security. It's crucial for helpers, of course, to be transparent, professional, and knowledgeable, addressing these concerns and reassuring the person through clear communication and reliable support. Of course, this one is important as well. Overcoming cultural and language barriers.
Yeah.
In a global or a globalized world, remote assistance often involves interactions across different cultures and languages. Understanding cultural nuances, adapting communication styles, and ensuring language clarity can be complex, but essential aspects of maintaining a strong human element during remote assistance.
Yeah, I agree. It's clear too that maintaining a strong human element in remote assistance requires overcoming the limitations of technology and finding effective ways to connect, not only to connect, but to understand and support individuals despite the physical distance, right? For you, how can remote assistance platforms, be designed or improved to better support the human element?
That's a fantastic question, John. Designing or improving remote assistant platforms with a focus on enhancing the human element can greatly enhance the overall experience. I think enhanced communication features can definitely help. Incorporating features that facilitate effective communication is essential. This includes high quality audio and video capabilities, real time messaging, and the ability to share files or visuals seamlessly. Additionally, platforms can explore innovative ways to convey nonverbal cues, such as incorporating virtual avatars or gestures. Data privacy and security is important too. No, I've been saying this a few times. Building trust is crucial for the human element in remote assistance.
Yeah.
Platforms should prioritize data privacy and security measures to protect sensitive information, especially when this is shared during the assistance process. Clear policies and transparent communication regarding data handling can instill confidence in users as well. Also, feedback and continuous improvement. Of course, you already know this. Incorporating feedback mechanisms within the platform allows both helpers and recipients to provide input and suggestions when it comes to improvement. This process helps in refining the platform's designs and features, ensuring it aligns with the evolving needs of our users.
I see. Designing or improving remote assistance platforms with a focus on supporting the human element can create more engaging, empathetic, and effective experiences for both helpers and, of course, recipients, right? You've been already providing a lot of good points here, Annette, and I think this can really help a lot of people out there, business owners, entrepreneurs, or anyone who are working with virtual assistants. But I really want to touch on empathy because I think that is very important. How can empathy be effectively communicated in remote assistance situations?
Yes, well, that's a crucial question, John. Effectively communicating empathy in remote assistance situations is essential for establishing a strong human connection. There are several strategies that can be employed to convey empathy and create a supportive environment, even when physically distant.
Yeah.
One of the key approaches is, of course, active listening.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to give the person seeking assistance your full attention and allow them to express their concerns without interruption. By actively listening, you demonstrate genuine interest in their experiences and create a space for them to be heard. This lays the foundation for empathy and shows that you value their perspective. Verbal acknowledgement is another powerful way to communicate empathy, using phrases such as, I understand, that
Mm-hmm.
sounds frustrating, or I can see how challenging that must be.
Yeah.
It conveys that you are actively listening and empathetic to their situation.
Mm-hmm.
These statements validate their emotion and let them know that their feelings are recognized and understood.
Yeah.
No, one thing, reflective responses are also effective in conveying empathy by reflecting the person's feelings or experiencing uh, back to them. You demonstrate that you truly understand their emotions. For instance, saying something like, sounds like this issue is causing you a lot of stress.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to help you through it. Just that shows that you are tuned in to their concern and committed to supporting them.
Yes.
In remote assistance situations, visual cues may be limited, but they can still play a role. During video calls,
Mm-hmm.
paying attention to their facial expressions and body language, maintain an open and welcoming posture, nod to show attentiveness, and a smile to create a positive and empathetic atmosphere. These visual cues contribute to creating a sense of connection and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, the language you use is important. Choose your words carefully to demonstrate empathy and support. Phrases like, I'm here for you, I
Yeah.
can imagine how frustrating this must be,
Mm-hmm.
or let's work together to find a solution. Sounds familiar to you, John?
Yeah. Very
All of
familiar.
these, yeah, all of these, they can definitely commit or convey your commitment when it comes to understanding and assisting them through their challenges. Also, by incorporating these strategies into remote assistance interactions, helpers can effectively communicate empathy, building trust, reducing anxiety, and providing the support that individuals need becomes possible even in physically distant setting.
Yeah. Yes, coming from people who worked with BPO before.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Yeah, showing care is a very important step when the goal is to provide human touch, right? And that in
Mhm.
situations requiring remote assistance, empathetic communication is crucial for establishing trust, reducing anxiety, like you said, and providing the necessary support. Helpers can foster a supportive atmosphere by listening attentively, validating the feelings of each other, of anyone, and speaking in empathetic terms. All right. So I think that brings us to the end of the episode. We hope you found our discussion on effectively communicating empathy insightful and valuable. Everybody, do you have any final words or any final or last words before we end the episodes? The episode,
Absolutely,
Annette?
John. Yeah. Well, yeah, I do. Well, empathy is not just a buzzword, really. It's a fundamental aspect of human interaction. It holds immense power in remote assistance as well. By implementing these strategies and fostering a culture of empathy, we can create a positive impact on the lives of those seeking support, whether it's technical assistance, medical consultations, or educational guidance, for instance.
That's right. And then empathy has the ability to transcend physical boundaries and make a real difference in remote assistance scenarios. It's not just about providing technical solutions, it's about understanding and supporting individuals on a deeper level. By incorporating empathy into our interactions, we can create meaningful connections, build trust again, and ultimately enhance the overall remote assistance experience, right?
Absolutely, John. And
Right.
as remote assistance continues to evolve and become more prevalent, we must prioritize the human element.
Mm-hmm.
Technology may enable us to bridge distances, but it's empathy that bridges hearts and minds. Always remember that. Let's remember that behind every screen, there's a person seeking guidance, comfort, and understanding.
That's amazing. Well said, Annette. Thank you to our listeners for joining us in this episode. Remember, empathy is a skill that we all possess. Let's harness it to create a more compassionate and connected world. Stay tuned for our next episode. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye.
In the world of modern, electronic, fast-paced society, where everything needs to get done yesterday, business owners always find themselves lost or buried under piles of daily crucial routine tasks that soaks up the last drop of energy a business owner has. Hiring assistance from FLIX can shave hours from your work week. They offer a great level of convenience and flexibility, which leads to a healthier work-life balance, freeing up time to focus on your business. You are guaranteed to work with an assistant who is well experienced, a great communicator, highly educated, and has a good heart. They treat their clients like family. Hire a virtual assistant now and chill.